Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to discuss about cookie session tracking mechanism. So in the previous videos I have covered the HTTP session tracking, and what is a session tracking and why we need this. So if you haven't watched those videos, the link is in the description, so you can go and watch those videos. And today we are going to discuss about the cookie session tracking. And in the cookie session tracking, before going to learn what is session tracking, we'll just discuss about the HTTP session tracking difficulties or disadvantages or limitations. In the HTTP session tracking mechanism, we have seen that if there are more number of users, it will create a more number of session objects. By creating a more number of session objects, it will be very difficult for the server to store the data because it will be a huge memory. If for example for 10 clients it will be okay. What if there will be 100 and 1000 clients, right? Our view should be in a large amount. Now up to now we have seen a very few clients. What if there are more number of clients? Then the server needs a large amount of server to store all the objects, that it will be a quite difficult for the server, right? So by recognizing this disadvantage, they gave path for the cookie session tracking. Okay, cookie session tracking. In the cookie session tracking, the objects are maintained at the here the session objects will be maintained at the client web browser. So that is what the session cookie session tracking. And for the better understanding, I'll show you in the paint the with the help of some diagrams. Or so same as so I'm having a form 1. This is my form 1, and whenever I submit the form 1, so you'll get an idea if you watch all these. So this is my form 1. I have completed the form 1 and gave the response, request to the client. So now and here I'm having same in the session tracking, whatever in the HTTP session, whatever I have taken, I'll continue with the same examples here also. Name and email. So I have given some email, and I have given some name. Okay, and those details I have sent the request to the server. Yeah, great. Server. So the server take the request, and here in the HTTP session tracking mechanism, we have followed we have created a session, and with the help of the session ID, we have stored all the objects in the session. So here we will store the objects in cookies. Better cookie session tracking. Okay, that's great. Looks cool. Yeah, cookie session tracking, and so this is the cookie session tracking. And in this well, actually in the HTTP, what we have done is we have given a so in the HTTP session tracking, we have taken a session object, and we have stored all the objects. Here in the cookies we will store. That means in the client browser only we are storing all the objects. So that means whatever I have sent the request will be stored in the form of cookies. Like in the C1 cookie, the name will get stored. So like name and name, and we are having email, right? So name and email, these details will get stored here. Like name is stored in the cookie C1, and email gets stored in cookie C2. Okay, that means I'm storing the details in the cookies. Name is stored in cookie 1, and email is stored in cookie 2. Okay, hope you guys getting understand. So this is, so whenever I gave a request, so the whatever details I have filled, it will get stored in the cookies. And you will have a doubt in that you have used session ID. Here how can you use what will you use to get those all the cookie names? So here I will so with as a response from the server, I'll be redirected to a second request page, right? So the second form, and in my second form I'm having the details like phone number and college, same as what I have taken the HTTP session tracking mechanism. So some phone number I'll given, and some college I'll be given. So along with the response, these cookies will be added. Like along with the response, we'll have C1 and C2. Okay, getting my point. So along with the response, it always take the cookies along with the response, so that in the second form we can also retrieve the cookies objects. Okay, got my point. Yeah, after filling the after having some submit option. Yes, After having some submit options, you will again go to the server and fill the details in the fill the details in the cookies, right? This is again second server where it will accept the details of these things, phone and college. And yeah, so along the request, I'm having a phone number and well, college, phone number and college. So these details will get stored in the C4, like C3 and C4 cookies. Okay, and here I'm having a C3 and well, this is C4. Okay, the phone number gets stored in C3 and the college is stored in C4. That's all. And we can also have last form, or okay, let we have a form, the last form, which is having marks, because I just don't. So you guys can observe the mechanism here. You just need to understand how the mechanism works and how it's fulfilling the limit disadvantages, overcoming the disadvantages of HTTP session mechanism. After filling the marks, it will be redirected to the third server page where we'll print all the details. Okay, so we just don't need to store these marks since we can get them the help of the request or get parameter from the form. So here the C1, C2, C3, C4 will get printed. I just want to print those details, that's all. And C1, C2, C3, C4, all these details get filled here. Okay, and well, and so we can fill these details in the form of table format or whatever format. So you guys got a understanding about what is session tracking and how it is happening, as well as here also. Here you can observe that whenever I am sending a response to it, this is my response. Along with the response, I'll get all the 4 cookies here. Okay, here the C1 and C2 and the C3 and C4. That means I'll get all the 4 cookies: C1, C2, C3 and C4. All the 4 cookies will be here, and with the help of the, so after the 4 cookies in the response, right, and with the 4 cookies and the marks, it will be get redirected to the third servlet, and it will print all the 4 cookies along with marks. Very simple mechanism. And working with the cookie, you guys need to understand how the mechanism is working and how is it overcoming the difficulties of the previous mechanisms. And I'll show you with an example so you'll get a better understanding. And let me create a dynamic web project. Cookies management. Okay, finish. So first I'll create a form 1, index1.html file. Same. We can also copy paste the previous forms what I have done. It will be very easy for me. So here I'll change it as test 1. Now I'm having a name and email. Same. Yes, same. And now I need to create a servlet, and package is com.ing.code, and my servlet is first servlet. So next, so I just want to make it as /test. Yeah, okay. And next, I just don't need the constructors and do post method. What I need is only a get method. Well, then remove it and make it as public. Let out test 1. Sorry, my bad. And here in the do get method, what we have to do, we need to get the details from the form. String name is equals to request dot get parameter of name, simple. And string email is equals to request dot get parameter of email. Okay, you guys got a point. Now I need to create a cookies. Okay, C1 is equals to same as what I have done here. I'm creating a cookie and storing that email and name in the cookies. So cookie C1 is equals to new cookie of name, right? I need to import it. Setting the Java extort later. It is from, sorry, name. It gets stored as name. Okay. This is the value and this is the name, name of the attribute which is going to store in the C1, and the value is the name that I have given. Don't get confused with these two words, because making it similar will be very easy for us to retrieving. So that's why I'm following this mechanism. Hope you guys got the understanding. Comma email. Yeah. Yes. And after that, I'll use the request dispatcher to go to the second form. Okay. Yes. Index 2.html, sorry, dot forward of request comma response. Okay, now I need to create an index 2.html. Everything is very quite simple, nothing to worry. And it is, everything is just understanding how the mechanism gets worked, and that's all. Phone number and college, and it is just 2. I'm taking it. Okay, and I'm having a servlet. New servlet. It is second servlet. Next. So yes, I just don't need the post method and all these things, and make this not protected, it's public. And I'll remove all these things. Just remove this. Yeah, great. Yeah. Yes. And now I'll same copy paste the first servlet what I have doing, and I'll replace the things. Yeah, there is a great saying that you guys know, but I'll just repeat it. That what is the index 2 I have taken? Phone, PH and college, right? PH phone maybe, which is from phone, PH CLG college, and which is a college. So there is a great saying like people who copy the code are less greater than the people who paste the code. And you guys have listened those things. Phone and college, college. Yes, and I'll redirect it to index 3.html, and in the index 3.html I am having a marks page. I just copy the paste the code which I have already, so it doesn't need. So just understand the mechanism, go with the flow, you'll get it. There is no rocket science here. Test 3, and I'll create a servlet, third servlet, where it print all the details of cookies, and I just don't need the post and the constructors, and click on finish, that's all. And remove this and make it as public. Just don't need these comments. Okay. I think it's great, right? Why it is again showing me errors? Yeah. Now I need to get the marks from the. So sorry, I haven't changed it to plus 3. Yes. Now I get the marks. String marks is equals to request dot get attribute of. So request dot get parameter. Get parameter of marks. Right? Yes. Marks, I got it. Now I need to get the cookies that I have stored. Response dot get cookies. So response dot get cookies, right? So every time we get the response, we'll get the cookies. So in this cookies, I'm having all the, maybe I just don't need all these things. I just don't know why these keep on troubling us. Just remove this. Just don't know. Maybe it's, sorry guys, it's not request. Response just request, right? Request dot get cookies. Yeah, here it is. Sorry, my bad. And I'm really sorry, it's my bad. And this cookie, I haven't put it right. So here, cookies, request dot get cookies. And now here we need to get all the cookies, like a string name is equals to cookies of 0 dot get value. We need to get the value of the cookie, and here it is. And we need to repeat for all the things that we have stored. So first one is name and the other is main, which is 1, and the other is phone number, phone number, sorry, and 2, and this will be 3, and it is college. Yeah, now we'll get the marks. You have already marks. Now we'll print it. So response dot set content type of text slash html, and print writer pw equals to response dot get writer. Okay, I'll print all the details. Pw dot print off, we'll have a table. I'll use the last time I have used it, right? Just why we need to write all the things when we have copy paste. Well, here it is, same as what you have done last time. Just print those values. That's what we need to do. Yeah, name, email, college, phone, marks. Yes. Yeah, now I'll just run the things. You'll get to see what is happening behind the screens. Finish. Yes, name Tom, and email tom@example.com, and phone number is same last time. College. Okay, what? My bad. Just let's do. And it is, yeah, test 3 and test 3. So everything is okay now. Good, and again refresh the page. Will be fine. Phone number is this, and then G code is the college. Okay, marks go to 35. Next. White is sorry. It is saying cookies is null, and response dot add cookies. I have done that, or what? I forgot this. I need to add the cookies since, so every time I add, I'll get those cookies. I'm sorry, that's what I have made a mistake, and that's all about it. I'll get all the details. See if oh my god. Now again run the system, run my application. Yes, this is name Tom, and tom@example.com, phone number and college, next marks 35, next these are the details we got. So got all the details here, right? Whatever we have stored. So you guys got an understanding about this cookies session tracking management, and hope you guys enjoyed this, and please do share this video for the friend who has been troubling further learning advanced Java, and please do subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. Thank you guys.